I just wanted to talk to you guys and do our little coffee talk today, talk about some of the questions you guys have sent me this week, and maybe end the day on with a good little question for you. So I'm just going to jump right in. I don't have any coffee right now. I'm fortunately out and about, and I'm trying to fit this into kind of a busy day. I got a great question. I got a bunch of great questions last week emailed to me and up on the Ask a Question link on the website, photographyawesomesauce.com. One of them was, do you have any advice as to how to start a business with a friend? I'm currently starting a photography business with one of my dear friends. However, I don't know how to handle financials, taxes, etc. When it's a partnership. Thoughts? And I already answered this question on my question and answer site, but I recommend that you and your friend discuss maybe who's going to be in charge. Usually there's one person that kind of does more work than the other person in a partnership, and actually doing a legal partnership is really, really tough. It's almost like doing a legal marriage, or in the end, if it ends, you have to end up doing almost a legal divorce. So the paperwork can be really messy. It's best to figure out if maybe there's another way, especially since it's one of your close friends. I definitely would recommend using a service that I call prepaid legal, and I pay $40 a month for it, and they're able to answer all kinds of questions on partnerships. They'll know more about partnerships in your state or area. It's a great resource for photographers, and this is definitely going to help you figure out what kind of partnership, if any, is good for you and your friend while you start a business. My next question is, how does one go about getting a business loan? I think this is because of my post last week where I talked about the risks and budgets of starting a photography business and how I took a risk and got a business loan. It takes some work. You will need to create an official business plan in order to do it. Each bank is going to offer different things and require different things from you. So you're going to have to get in contact with a bank and see what they need in order for you to get a business loan, and then you're going to have to work and try to figure out how you can meet those needs in order to qualify. I think it's a great thing to try, though. It doesn't always work, especially in this economy. It's really, really hard, but it's worth a try. So get in touch with your bank or credit union and talk to them and see what you can do to get a business loan. And my third question is, and I haven't answered this one yet online, I'm sorry, it's been kind of a crazy week, but I'm going to answer it for you now. Should you show prices on your webpage, or should you have them contact you for pricing? This is a great question, and there are pros and cons to both sides of that argument. I know a lot of photographers who put their prices online because they feel that people won't stop by their website and ask them questions if they don't post their prices online. And actually, my assistant Caitlin told me that when she was looking for her wedding photographer, she only contacted people who had prices listed online. I actually don't have my prices listed online because I want people to get their foot in the door and contact me and talk to me, because I feel like if I talk to them, it's more likely I'm going to be able to sell them my services. But I think there's a good in-between. So if you don't want to put your prices online and be upfront with people about exactly what they're going to get and what's happening, which may send people away, you can actually put prices start at, or say, if you say contact me for pricing, and then you actually are honest with your potential readers and say, I'm not going to be really, really expensive. Don't worry. If you contact me, I'm not going to, surprise you with a huge price. So you'll have to decide what works best for you. And it's okay to try different things and see how the response works best for your website. So don't be afraid to give it a try, see which way works best for you, and do whatever you like. And then I got a great question after my photography business basics class on Monday night, and I think it's something that maybe I'll be able to elaborate more on in the future on the blog. But the question is, I'm sure you have a certain photography style. Do you discuss that with your clients and get what they are looking for? Usually I don't talk about my photography style with my clients, and I don't talk to them a lot about, oh, hey, I do photojournalism, or I'm traditional. I feel like my style speaks for itself, and it's on my website, and I'm assuming if they're contacting me to do work with them, they've seen my photos and they like them. I also kind of hesitate to put myself in a box and say my style is photojournalism. My style might be a mix of a bunch of different things and influences from all over the place and a lot of other photographers that I've seen. So I don't really like to label my style, but if a client asks me and says, hey, there's this photo I saw on some other photographer's website, I really, really, really want to try and get a photo like this, I'm definitely not going to turn them away. And I know a lot of photographers who choose to not do like formal family photos at weddings, and even though those are so boring, they're definitely my least favorite photos of the whole day, and I hate that time of day. I do them because I know my clients will want them, and it's special to them to have those photos with their family. So I guess I do like to meet their needs, what they're asking for, and help them get what they want, but at the same time, I'm not going to completely change my style and who I am according to them. I really want them to book with me because they like what they already see. So that's a great question. Maybe it'll be a blog topic this week or next. For the coffee talk today, I don't have a ton of time to talk to you about this, but I kind of wanted to get some feedback from you guys. So I'd love to know about where you find your inspiration for photography. We all started with different motivations. I know some of us were moms and wanted to be able to better use our camera and take photos of our kids, and some people went to school for photography and learned that way, and some people just picked it up as a skill along the way. So I want to know, where do you guys find your inspiration? What inspires you? So please feel free to write in the comments of this blog post and let me know what inspires you. What do you like to see from other photographers? What in the world, I guess, makes you love what you do? So please feel free to share names of other photographers or any resources that inspire you. I'd love to hear from them and be able to share them with our whole community. So thanks, guys. Let me know what inspires you and have a good week. I'll see you next week for Coffee Talk on Wednesday.